This week on the Jock and Nerd Podcast, Daredevil Born Again Season 2 swings big with brutal action, courtroom chaos, and major Marvel implications. Did they finally stick the landing? Plus, Mortal Kombat 2 brings the gore, the fights, and fan-favorite characters back to the big screen. But is it a flawless victory or a fatality on the franchise? We've got trailers, news, and everything we're watching all in this edition of the Jock and Nerd Weekly for Monday, May 11th, 2026.
This is Frank Grillo. You know me. But who are you? Are you the discerning, sophisticated type of person who enjoys all the latest comic book and superhero TV and movie news? Pop culture references, witty banter? Me neither. I'm just here for the dick jokes.
Check one. All right. This is for all you fans out there. Let's give it up. We jock it, we nerd it. We funny, disturb it. We jock it, we nerd it. We spoiler alert.
Oh yeah, hey, what is happening, listener? Thank you for pressing play, and welcome to the Jock and Nerd Podcast, where we give you comic book and superhero TV and movie news, reviews, and whatever we choose. Jock and Nerd. My name is Imran.
My name's Anthony.
He's the Jock.
And he's a nerd.
And joining us, a fella whose finishing move is smothering his opponents with his stinky slack hole. It's Rug Khan. Or Rug Kang, or Shao Rugs.
Ah, okay.
One of those.
Shao Rugs, I like that.
Shao Rug. We call him Rug Boy though. Rugs, what's up? What's your finishing move?
Rugga Khan.
Rugga
I don't know.
Khan.
Yeah.
Yo, why are all the bad guys cons in this fucking movie? That's fucking racist. I'm gonna say that right at the top.
I did think about that.
Yeah, why does the Indian last name Pakistan? What is it? Shao Khan's Pakistani? What the fuck's happening here?
I don't know. We got to look into this.
Yeah, we're gonna have to look into that. Anyways, thanks for coming, you guys. Thanks for showing up. We have a similar layout as the last few weeks. We got a movie to review. We got a TV show series finale to discuss. And we got a trailer to warm up with. Let's get started.
The Jock and Nerd Podcast.
And this week's trailer is the official second trailer, I don't remember, for Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey. And this thing got the internet abuzz because of a choice of a couple of things. And this is what I need to discuss. Anthony, let's start with you. Did you get to look at the trailer? I just want to know overall what you thought, and then we will get into such things as accents and uses of words in a sword and sandal thing here. It's kind of confusing.
Yeah, I definitely saw the trailer, and I had a good time with it. I was hyped by the end of the trailer. It revealed a lot more about the battles, and if you don't know the story of the Odyssey, it revealed a lot more of what's going on here and this guy's fight to come home. We've never seen Nolan do a sword and sandals type movie like this, so all these things are in play here that we haven't seen from him. So I like that he's doing this, and I didn't notice anything that would make me unhyped for this movie. I'm still all about it. I know there's some weird things with the way they're talking, but it's fine. Whatever.
Suitably epic, though, did you find the trailer?
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Some of these wide shots. Rugs, we see a little bit of the Cyclops. You see the room full of suitors waiting to bang Anne Hathaway, I guess.
It's a lot.
There's a lot of suitors. Before we get into the accent of it all, what'd you think of what the story more? What we got a lot more. Our Pats, who clearly seems to be the bad guy here.
Yeah, I feel like there's definitely going to be the two different storylines going on here. You got the one in Ithaca where they're trying to get Penelope to marry one of them so they could take over this huge island, right? Be a king. Yeah. And on the other side, you got him trying to get home. You got Odysseus trying to get home. and he keeps getting distracted
It's
or
distracting.
embroiled in shit that he can never make it home.
Or I feel like some of it might be flashback stories told in flashback.
Oh yeah, there's definitely going to be playing with time. Like I think Nolan likes to do that a lot.
But there's a little dog in here, which was kind of cute. There's these giant like knights that I don't understand.
Yeah, that seems suspect.
That was kind of crazy. I was like, what are these knights? It almost looks like an
They're
MCU
giant.
Thor movie or something.
Yeah.
But you get the Cyclops, you get people getting snatched, giant hands. And yes, the whole time our Batman is bullying Spider-Man over daddy issues. Even though both of them have lost their parents, Batman and Spider-Man. Okay, I also thought it was sufficiently epic, and I'm like, wow, this is cool. You get to see the story. Calypso, Charlize Theron looks great. Now, let's talk about the elephant in the room. Was it not jarring to anyone that they seemed to make a specific choice to use American accents? Now, I think we're all.
So you didn't know this coming into the first trailer? You saw what's his name, Bernthal,
Yes.
talking like John Bernthal.
Yes, I did notice that. But then this one, where you have Pattinson, who is British, doing an American accent, and Holland is doing an American, and I was like, huh, it's an interesting choice, right? Because I think we're trained to think just because something is old timey and sword and sandal and mythological, everyone should have British fucking accents. When that's not accurate either.
Well,
right?
why do you think they do that psychologically?
I just think for us, it seems classier and like, but that's not what they would have fucking sounded
because
like either.
The British tongue is way older than the American tongue, so it's it's an effort to push back,
yes,
and go back to a different time.
Yeah.
So like, even if you went early American, people talk way differently than they do now.
Yeah.
So if you're doing something in the Old West, you won't have people saying the same shit
Right.
and act the same way.
So if this
But one thing, Imran, real quick, is if you look at all the old sword and sandals films, they're talking like Americans.
Yeah, I guess they are. It's all over the place, isn't it?
There was like in the time in the late 2010s, from 2010s to early 2020s, where everyone was like, well, this isn't accurate. Like, we need to make this more accurate. But before that, everyone was kind of either talking in English or British English, which is not correct in either scenario anyways.
No, and there's shows like that show Chernobyl, all the Russian parts had them speaking with a British accent, even though they were playing Russian, so we can understand it, right? And I get it. This is an American production of the Odyssey. He made a choice to put it in American vernacular. It's fine. If this movie was made in Bollywood, they'd be speaking fucking Indian.
I don't think it's the fact that it's in English. It's just that it's using modern terminology.
Okay.
I feel like, for example, you can make English, you could use English words, but you can use like highfalutin English words that give it more gravitas and make it seem like it's more serious than it is.
So, for example, the two things that really were jarring that stuck out is Robert Pattinson saying daddy and fucking Tom Holland going, my dad is coming back. And I was like, wait a fucking minute. Why are you using this word?
Yeah, why not use father?
The father belongs in this. Dad is a modern, like, American vernacular.
It's a choice. And,
Yeah, they're definitely making the choice to ground it in modern English. I think part of that is probably because if you look at the casting, I mean, it's all over the place. They're not saying that this is with Greek, right? Like, they're going full. This is a fantasy alternate tale. Reality of a story that happened in a certain time period, but everyone's like, no one's from there. Like, it's all over the place. I mean, we got Achilles being, what's her name? Elliot Page.
Oh, yes. And Lupita Nyong'o is also in this.
Lupita Nyong'o's in it. I mean, I'm sure there were, I don't know like what kind of slaves they had and if those types of people could have been risen to those points, but it's a pure fantasy, I think.
But I do think that I have an issue with it. But look, you're going to take this movie, you're going to take this story and make a movie about it. You're going to try and get as many people to watch it as possible, whatever. And you take easy steps. You do kind of things that are like, let's make it easy for people to understand. Let's put everybody in it. Let's get everybody represented into it. But at the same time, you're sacrificing the opportunity to give people culture and history and accuracy. And I think that that's a trade-off that I don't like sometimes. Like, I feel like like if you're making a movie about something that's intrinsic to Greek culture, right? And it is a fantasy. It's a fantasy that Homer wrote 300 years after the Battle of Troy, and based on King Priam was a real guy. But a lot of the characters are made up, and the gods are obviously made up. But this is all these stories were the Greek stories that were passed down through generations and generations and generations of Greeks, and he just took them and put them into all one big story. And yes, so it is a fantasy, but it is a story that's existed in the Greek culture and has been passed down for centuries.
You know, this is just what Homer intended, was him saying my dad. Even Matt Damon going, "Let's go," kind of like bugged me. Because is that what Homer intended? Let's go from fucking Odysseus?
I feel like if you're gonna make the Odyssey movie, you're not doing that. So I think it already kind of cheapens it a little bit. And I think that all of this casting and all this stuff and all the stuff that's going on the internet, it's just fodder to actually create more controversy. But why? I don't even know why you want that smoke. I don't even know why.
It's kind of ridiculous.
Like if like the great thing about when you watch like the Passion of the Christ, they're speaking in Aramaic,
right?
And Mel Gibson gave a fuck. And if you ask like Christians or Catholics about the Passion of the Christ, they overwhelmingly like it. They overwhelmingly think it does represent what happens in the Bible. So is the Iliad and the Odyssey a Bible? No, it's not a religion, but it has religious aspects in it from the people at the time.
But there's no way Universal was going to let him do this whole fucking thing in a foreign language.
No, but I would say at least do as much as you can.
Yeah.
Instead of just being like, I'm just going to do whatever. It's like if they were going to make like, look at all these undiscovered cultures that we have not told stories about. I would love to see stories about African myths with African people. I would love to see Pakistani myths or Filipino myths. I would love to see played by them and acted by them and doing like that, so I can learn about the culture and feel like I'm immersed in it.
I see what you're saying. Not
like, you know what I mean? It's just, I feel like nobody's learning. People are so dumb anyway now. they don't know anything. And they just, they have no idea about so many different alternate histories and interpretations. Like,
then the Greeks should have fucking made this movie. This is on them. They dropped the ball.
Yeah, we need a Greek person to step up and make a movie about this.
No, I mean, I'm sure it's going to be fine. It's just, I thought that
it's different. No, it is different. I mean, I was jarred when I first saw the first trailer.
Yeah.
And had John Bernthal just speaking like John Bernthal. I went, that's weird.
Yeah.
I just think that the movie, I want this movie to do well. And I don't think that this discourse is something that Nolan should have even wanted to poke the bear at.
Right.
You know?
Right.
So,
but why, why would you use the word daddy and dad? Just make him say father. Like, what is the point of that? It also reminds me of Gladiator 2 that just came out a little while ago, right?
Yeah, where Denzel was just acting
like he's being himself. Everybody else got British accents.
That was weird.
Yeah, it was weird. Denzel's
at this point, though, you're arguing about daddy and dad. If he really wanted to,
I'm sure that's the tip of the iceberg.
Yeah,
though.
if he really wanted to, like, go for it.
Yeah,
I keep going back to this, but you wouldn't have John Bernthal talking like he's from New York.
Yeah. Yeah, no, they're
like you're saying change father, but if you don't change the way he talks, it doesn't matter.
No, I think I didn't know if like it would be mixed accents makes more sense. Just let everybody sound like they are naturally, but this is a specific choice to get everybody on the same page of like North Atlantic accent, American accent. John Leguizamo's in this too. Do you see him in the trailer? I was like, look at Leguizamo. Lots of fucking people. They have not shown Lupita Nyong'o or Elliot Page in any of these, but it still looks sick, man. The Cyclops, the Beasts, the Trojan horse scene.
Yeah, it looks crazy. You've never seen Nolan do anything like this. So.
I want to see Damon go, let's fucking go in one of these scenes. Because that's what Homer intended when he wrote this.
Yeah, that's what Homer exactly he said.
This is exactly what the words are.
And this is even based on Homer. This is based on a woman who rewrote the Odyssey.
Oh.
So she put her own spin on it.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah.
Oh. All right. Well, look, it's still going to...
Because it needed to be rewritten for a modern audience. Updated.
Okay, so this is going to be interesting to see how he tries to modernize it, but keep it as a fantasy. I mean, in a way, it's got me more intrigued. I think this movie is still going to be...
I feel like, it's going to probably be a cool movie, but will it really be the Odyssey that's in Homer's and reflective of the stories that the Greeks told themselves for millennia. Like, no, it's probably
It's its own version of Odyssey. All right, I'm still like Geek Boner. We'll find out when this comes.
So basically, you didn't know the Odyssey before you went to see it, and now you don't. You still don't know.
No, no, and we still won't know what the Odyssey is because it's just its own.
Wouldn't
version.
it be nice to like every once in a while, like, hey, did you see the movie about that book? Yeah, it's nothing like the book. Like every once in a while, it'd be nice to see. Yeah, it's actually like the book.
I mean, I think they did that with Project Hail Mary and a couple other things.
I thought that was pretty good.
Yeah. Listener, let us know what you think. You can join this conversation. Join our Facebook group. It's called Jock and Nerd Nation. Jock and Nerd. There is a link in the episode description. It is a closed, exclusive, private group just for you, listener. Get in there. Chop it up with the gang, as it were. Okay, let's move on to our first of two reviews. Daredevil, Born Again. Season 2 on Disney Plus has completed. Here's your spoilers.
Strap yourselves in, you fucks. Spoiler time.
We got a nice 8-episode second season. And of course, everybody knows the backstory of this whole show. The first season was supposed to be 18 episodes. It was shot. It was stopped. It was retooled. Brought everybody back from the Netflix show. The first season, kind of a Frankenstein little saving what they had shot with the new direction. We were hoping the second season is a little more cohesive, a little more what they intended. Anthony, can you give us a synopsis of what happens in season 2 as first season ends with Matt and all the people in the bar going, "We need an army." That's where that season ended.
This season, Fisk is cracking down even further on all the vigilantes and overstepping his bounds while still running this port that's illegal and shipping
free
in
port. Yes.
Yeah. Shipping in
weapons.
Yeah.
Weapons.
And Matt Murdock and Karen Page are on the run, or not on the run. They're in hiding, but still trying to take down Fisk from the inside. And that's basically the season. I don't really even know how to there's all these side plots, but it's just them trying to take down Fisk from being overstepping his bounds as a mayor.
Yeah, he's still mayor of New York and running a brutal task force that like a Gestapo, and he's trying to do illegal shit. And Bullseye's thrown in the mix. Lots of characters. Okay, Anthony, let's just start with you. Second season overall, what'd you think? We'll get into the last episodes because some crazy shit happened.
Yeah, I liked this season more than the first season, that's for sure.
Okay.
It started off and I did not like it at all.
Yeah.
Did not like it. Midway through, it turned for me and I actually started enjoying watching those episodes. I think once Bullseye gets really injected into it, I liked that. The stuff with Wilson Fisk, Vanessa dying and all that.
Yeah.
Like those are the things that made me turn back around on it. So by the end, I was liking it, and then the final episode was interesting for sure. I don't know if I fully was on board with what happened in that final episode.
Yeah, it was crazy.
So overall, I think I liked it better than the first season.
Yeah,
because it wasn't as Frankenstein-y.
Yeah.
I don't think it reaches the heights that any of those Daredevil seasons. Maybe Daredevil season 2 on Netflix. Maybe it's similar to that.
Okay.
I think they dug themselves out of a hole and made something that was worth watching by the end.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't say like this was everything completely clicked for me.
Okay. Ruggs, opening thoughts overall? How'd the season hit you there?
I still don't know why Wilson Fisk was boxing that guy.
No, that's never explained.
Like I still like I'm sitting there beating myself up. I'm like, why the fuck is this happening again?
It's a good question.
And they never explain it. And that's like this show in a nutshell.
It's like explain a lot of shit.
They just do things and you got to go along for the ride. Jessica Jones comes back. She leaves. She comes back again.
Yeah.
It was like Whiplash. I did not dislike it. I thought it was fine.
Yeah.
I wasn't blown away. I wasn't turned off. It was fine. There were some moments that were interesting. Well, I'm burbling.
Jesus.
There were some moments that were interesting. The death of his wife was kind of like, I didn't know which way that was going to go.
Yeah.
And finally, the death of that one character,
Daniel Blake.
Yeah, that one was like, oh, okay, this shit is getting serious now.
Yeah.
So Yeah, it took some swings.
All right. Yeah. I'm kind of on the same page. I do feel it was better than the first season. I think it did get better as the episodes went on, and I think the episode 8 may be my favorite.
Which one's that one?
The last one.
Oh, okay. The last one. Oh, really?
Yeah, because yes, because you finally got some courtroom drama, which is what Daredevil is, right?
Yeah.
And it was really good. But we can get into. Here's my problem. I think what bothers me about the whole time with the show is like the assembly of the show, like the way it's cut together and paced.
Yeah,
there's a lot of things that don't seem earned, and shit just kind of happens.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Right? There's no like flow. It looks great. It's shot beautifully. I love the fight scenes, but there's the way it was put together seemed really clunky and jarring, and I couldn't like fully get into
like the way they got Jessica Jones into the show. It was so like
awkward.
lame.
Yeah,
weird.
And then she leaves, and then why? And then she comes back.
Like
and
that
then
Matt Lillard character is just horrible.
So Mr. Charles, what was the point of Mr. Charles? Like Jessica Jones, why don't you introduce her in like the third or fourth episode, and then she is there helping you and the team the whole time, not just like I'm gonna fucking do this and I'm out and I'll see you later and I'll come back when it's. It convenient.
Just seemed very like we're writing it this way, so it's happening this way, and not like, oh, that makes sense. That feels like it's right. So, that didn't really pass the sniff test at all.
Let's.
By the way, I farted.
Is that what that was? I could smell it.
I said sniff.
Let's just go through some of the minor to major characters and discuss their story arcs if we like them. The swordsman is involved. He does have
he? Oh yeah, he has a little part.
He's got a little part. He does have a fun part helping them escape. But I don't know why he needed to be there just because of the vigilante laws.
Does he have a sword in this movie?
He fights with like a pole or something at the end. And
so he's a poleman.
He's the poleman. Yeah. Let's talk about. So we talked about Mr. Charles. Who the fuck was Mr. Charles? He's working for Valentina. And at one point he's telling Fisk what to do. And then Fisk is not listening. And then he's all aggravated. And by the end of it, he's on a plane with fucking Bullseye headed, I don't know where. But he was also employing Luke Cage, who we get to see in episode 8. And Luke and Jessica are married and they have a daughter. It's very just like in the comics. But what's the point of Mr. Charles? Can anybody tell me?
I think he's a back doors to get like a Bullseye into the whatever, that team.
Maybe he joins Thunderbolts or something.
Yeah.
Are they going to Madripoor?
Maybe.
Yeah, I don't know. He was kind of clunkily written in there too. I mean,
he was the biggest weak link, I think.
And I love Matthew Lillard.
That in the boxing match. I think those two things.
Matthew Lillard is great. I love how he played the character, but I just didn't get this fucking character.
There was so many moments when I was watching this show. I was like, what happened?
Yes,
like,
me too.
In the beginning when they sank the ship, I'm like, what did Daredevil do? I'm like, oh, they sank it. Oh, okay. Why would they do that? I don't know. It was stupid.
Yeah, the plots were they kind of were like decompressed, and the whole thing was about the North Star, the boat, and sinking it. Heather Glenn. What's the point of this character? I did love her.
Which one is she?
The lawyer who puts the fucking Muse mask on in the final
she's like
episode.
She's having like a psychotic breakdown throughout the entire show.
Yeah, she's going to be Lady Muse, but they really slow play it. I did enjoy her smacking the shit out of Karen. I was like, oh, fuck. She's just gone. And then she puts the fucking mask on and sees herself without the mask. So there's this whole discussion about, do vigilantes need masks? What's the real mask? The regular person or the person with the mask on. I don't know. She didn't really do anything for me.
Well, I mean, it's really simple why vigilantes wear masks is so they don't know who they are while they're doing this shit and they can go back to their regular lives.
Right. But then he's like, do they need a mask? It's like, and she's calling Karen a vigilante, but she doesn't have a mask. So how is she a vigilante? I don't know.
Her character really kind of sucks.
Yeah. I don't know why they're keeping her around, or they want her to be Lady Muse, which is, it looks like that's what we're going to see.
Yeah, I wasn't. I didn't like her character at all in the first season. The second season, at least she's not like contradicting herself and being stupid.
She's
So
just
I didn't mind her as
yeah,
much. She's just
yeah.
kind of there.
She's just kind of there.
I hated her
traumatized.
being like the therapist to Philip Wilson Fisk. I thought that was not good.
And I mean, they, you know, she sees Muse everywhere. They always cut little bit in the background. We get it. She's gonna be fucking Lady Muse. Just let's get fucking to it.
Did you like that Murdoch exposed himself?
Yes.
And, showed everyone his penis?
So yes, he flashed the mob. In the final episode, look, they get Matt and Kingpin have this awesome fucking fight in episode 6. I did enjoy that fight. But I was like, why are they fighting in 6 and there's 8 episodes? They give us a courtroom showdown, which is something I felt like was missing in this show because it's fucking Daredevil. You should have courtroom drama. And what happens? He goes, "You're a fool." He goes, "You're a fool, Murdoch," to Matt, and he goes, "I'm not." Turns around and goes, "I'm Daredevil."
Oh, shit.
And you know what? It's a cool moment, but it fucking came out of nowhere.
Well, it was. I mean, I think you're underselling. If you're going to narrate the plot, Imran, you gotta put in the fact that he's reveals that he's Daredevil because
He was on the boat.
Daredevil has the testimony that can potentially put Fisk in jail.
Yeah.
Because Daredevil was on the boat.
He was on the boat.
I actually didn't mind that. Even though it's I don't know the comics well enough to know if Matt Murdock does that type of stuff.
He does do it. At one point, he's like Matt Murdock, Daredevil, and everybody knows. And he just wears like
Gotcha.
a red suit.
I actually didn't mind that because I liked the courtroom scene, and I was
courtroom
just
scene is
waiting for
great.
Fisk to at one point go,
Yeah.
"You can't handle the
He
truth."
totally does the Jack Nicholson moment. Yes. He's like, "I'll tell you what happened."
Yeah.
He's just trying to get him to fucking explode. And he does.
No,
That was
yeah,
great.
I
That was
agree.
great.
The courtroom stuff is it's different enough where you go, okay, that's part of Matt Murdock is having the courtroom. So I didn't
Yeah.
mind that. I thought it was good.
Like, we got to see him be a lawyer. At some fucking point, he's a really
Right.
good lawyer.
Right.
But yes. And then,
I like the part too where they're like, "Oh, blind man, Kim," and he just
yes.
throws the baton all around.
Ping, ping,
Fixes it.
ping. And
Yeah.
everyone's like, "Oh, shit." I would have thought Kristen McDuffie would have a bigger reaction because she didn't know. But
Yeah,
they,
she didn't have any reaction.
no, they
at
never
all.
show her at all.
It's just like somebody that knows him really well, just finding out that he's fucking Daredevil.
Okay, so then let's continue with that final episode because we get kind of a reverse woke January 6th thing, I guess. I liked that the people were on Daredevil's side. They're wearing Daredevil masks. It's got like a street army. But again, you could have built that up throughout the season a little better. Also
Yeah.
seems to kind of come out of nowhere.
That for me is where it got. I liked the episode up until that point. I think it got too goofy there because while they were somewhat building like this, the people are getting sick of it. For them to all of a sudden, like, all have Daredevil masks.
Yeah, where'd
and
they
be
get these
wearing
fucking...
red. I'm
but-
like, wait, you could have built that up throughout
Yes.
the season where people there's like
Yes.
this group of people that are growing that wear Daredevil masks and like are fighting back, but they never did that. They just
No.
had people protesting. All of a sudden,
Yeah.
everyone's wearing red and a Daredevil mask. Like, what?
So this is the army he was talking about. Like, it took a whole nother season to get this fucking army, but it's not really the army. He has no control over them.
It's not even that. They didn't build. Like, I think one of you guys, the way Imran, you mentioned how it was assembled. It's just
Yeah.
like, oh,
Just shit happens.
there's people with all these like masks.
Yeah. Where'd these fucking people come from?
I don't know.
And then
And
Fisk,
then like it's under like barricaded in the courtroom. Like,
Yeah.
wait, what is happening now? How is
Well,
this?
Yeah, well,
is
that
this
was
what this
really weird.
happened?
I hate
They leave and then they stay and then they just hang
Yeah,
out.
they leave and then they go back, and then it's like
no,
they're
they're
broadcasting from the courtroom, but then
Yeah.
Matt Murdock and everyone else are in another room, and it's like, why didn't you just attack them earlier then? If they're all in the same building,
Yeah,
I
that
think
whole
they
And also, like, what's Fisk? Like, Fisk is going to be like, fuck it, I'm going to murder all these people.
Fisk is, he was great when he's like, open the door. And, I love that that one fucking asshole Powell gets hit in the face. Like, I was sad that he survived. He needed to die. He's in jail at the end. But then the cops let him in. And then Fisk is like, open the door. And he proceeds to murder at least 20 people.
Well, even before that, though, before he's murdering people, his plan was, okay, well,
What was the plan?
Matt Murdock and Karen Page aren't leaving. I'm going to kill them.
Yeah.
It's like, well, what? Like, but you still don't want to resign. I don't understand. No, this doesn't make Wilson Fisk to this point, even though he's an emotional basket case at times.
Yeah.
has been smart enough to be like, you built him up to be smart enough to know, hey, if you walk out, if Matt Murdock and Karen Page don't walk out of that place and they're dead.
Yeah.
Like it's over. Like, what do you mean you're going to have them killed?
You had a fake bullseye up there ready to take the shot.
Yeah. It was just weird. It's just weird. I'm talking about not even the murders. I'm talking about them being barricaded in the courtroom and Fisk being like, they're not leaving.
Yeah.
We're killing them.
Yeah.
Even before he starts murdering people,
Like,
which is insane.
It's like at that point, Wilson Fisk has lost. Like,
he's done.
He's done.
He won't give up though.
Yeah, that just seems really retarded.
He would not take the deal. He wouldn't give up. That's what's crazy about the way it ends is because Matt revealed himself. He gets arrested. Fisk, this mayor who's killed all these people, everybody knows, is on the fucking beach somewhere.
Right. He still gets the plea deal, even though he murdered 20 people.
Yes, he just murdered all these
so
fucking
stupid.
protesters.
Yeah, that's
serious.
That's why I thought the ending got so goofy for me. I went,
they just needed to write an ending and be like, let's get this over with so we can get another season.
I did love though when Fisk kills the doctor after Vanessa dies, because that doctor is such an idiot, wouldn't shut the fuck up. And I was like, he's putting his hand on him. He's like, she's in a better place, and I'm like, shut the fuck up, bro. You were going to get murdered. And he turns around and bear hug kills him, cracks his
It was
back.
just weird though, going back to this last episode where he murders everybody.
Yeah.
And then the mob is trying to like kill him.
Yeah.
Rightfully so.
Yeah.
And then Jessica Jones and Matt like get everyone off of him. And then Matt and Fisk have this like heart to heart.
He's like, take the
on
deal.
top of the staircase. And it's like, I just don't see the state of mind that this person Fisk is in, that he's in, that a heart to heart at that moment makes the most sense.
Doesn't make a lot of sense, does it? They already fought 2 episodes ago. They're not fighting again.
It was just very, very, very poorly executed, in my opinion.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like if they're going to have a talk, like don't have him murder 30 people before that. I just don't see it.
So let's talk about his power set. Remember in Hawkeye, he was like all strong. He's like super strong here.
Yeah, he's strong.
Still, he's like he's breaking backs. He's throwing people.
This is the thing. So the boxing Max, he's fat, fighting a fat old guy. And not killing him.
Yeah.
And then here he walks through the hallway and just like one shots like a bunch of people.
Yeah. Just crushing people's heads.
Them like rag dolls. Just those 2 things don't add up together.
Very inconsistent, his power.
Yeah. What do we think of the whole Bullseye storyline in this one?
I liked it.
I did like how he ends up helping him, where he's like, I need one good deed. And he's like, I got one good deed for you. And he does save the governor and Matt, essentially, at the end.
Right.
But now he's with Mr.
Like I said earlier, I thought when Bullseye got injected into the series, I thought it started turning the right way for me.
That scene in the diner and the opening of that one episode is fantastic. And
even just their talks and him save, like I always enjoy.
Yeah.
What I love about what makes Matt Murdock interesting is the dichotomy of like him being a law-abiding lawyer, but then also a vigilante that won't kill and has the Catholic guilt. So he like fights with himself about who he is and and he punishes himself by doing this. And I always enjoy when he's in situations where it's like he's saving the bad guy because he's like, I can't let that guy die either.
I should kill him, but I can't.
Right.
And he stops Karen from doing it too. Like, she's kind of like the Punisher stand-in because that's their conversations every time.
Yeah. So whenever they do things that test his morality, I do enjoy that.
So Vanessa Fisk dies, sending him into a rage, and Daniel Blake dies. Let's talk about Daniel and BB for a second. First of all, did you know he wasn't supposed to die in that episode? They shot it a different way where Buck doesn't kill him, but while they were editing it in post, they were like, that doesn't make sense to leave him alive. Buck wouldn't do that. So they kind of like did a quick CGI. If you notice when he gets shot, it's like a weird, quick, awkward cut. They did it in post to make Buck kill Daniel, actually. But he wasn't supposed to. But look, Daniel goes out saving BB, doing the right thing. They tried to make him a romantic thing. I never bought any of that.
No.
Didn't make any sense.
But I did enjoy that I did enjoy by the end.
Yeah.
kind of the push and pull of what Buck was going through and him standing up for himself, even though he gets fucking murked.
He helps Buck fucking dismember that one dude's body, and he thinks he's in, and he dies doing the right thing at the end of the day. You know.
Yep.
Well, he didn't have to do the dirty work. So
yeah,
when they asked him to kill a friend of his, someone a girl that he's into, can't do it.
No, Daniel Blake does not have that kind of balls like Buck Cashman, who does, and ends up he's shot at the end of the season. And
I kept saying Buck. His name's Daniel, right?
Daniel Blake is Gandolfini's kid.
Yeah, that's
Buck is the other guy, the
gotcha,
fucking the badass guy. So Buck gets shot, but he's very helpful to Fisk. I mean, you got Cherries in there doing shit. You got Cole North, the guy with the burns on his face, who does end up turning and doing the right thing. And then Karen Page. What do we think about Karen Page? She's captured, put on trial.
I found her annoying.
Case dismissed.
Yeah, the thing about Karen, I don't mind her. Great name. The thing is, I don't know that they've done a lot. Whereas like the first season and those other seasons, they really invested in making her an interesting character with her own thing. And in this one, she's purely just Matt's sidekick. I don't know. I didn't feel like they really invested enough into that character to make her interesting. It was just like she's helping Matt. She loves Matt.
Yeah.
And she fucking hates Bullseye and thinks Matt should kill these people. But that's about it.
Yeah, that is really about it. We also had a little bit with Hector Ayala's niece, Angela.
Oh, yeah.
She kind of has the amulet, and does she have powers?
She's running around.
She's running around with them fucking bouncing.
Magically a hero now.
She's bouncing off walls and kicking fucking protesters and shit. I don't know. I was like,
it would have been nice to have a couple of scenes of her putting it on for the first time, feeling it out, before she just appears and fully, whatever.
She's ready to go.
Yeah, she is down for the cause.
She's like a 12-year-old girl too.
Yeah.
It was weird.
But, she watched the ATVF take away her mother and all these fucking real life mirroring incidents. So, yeah, I don't know. It was good. I thought it got better. It was okay.
It was all right.
It was all right. Right?
It was all right. Yeah, it was all right.
It was just something.
Not a great ending, in my opinion.
No.
You liked it. I know you liked the episode 8. I just don't feel like it came together in the right way.
It didn't, but I liked it because it all kind of, at least it tied up some loose ends and gave you some satisfying courtroom drama, which I was missing. I think Charlie Cox and D'Onofrio are fantastic in their roles. They're both killing it. And seeing Jessica Jones was fun. Maybe she could have been there a little bit more.
Where is this going?
I don't know. So the writers have said season 3 will adapt the Devil in Cell Block D storyline. And there's going to be a time jump when they come back with season 3 next year. This also leads to speculation. Is Daredevil and Spider-Man Brand New Day? We saw him fighting the Hand in a prison. Matt is in an orange jumpsuit in the prison. I don't think he's going to be in Spider-Man Brand New Day.
What, you think he's going to be in Spider-Man if he's in jail?
Yeah, because there's that scene in the trailer where he's fighting the Hand in a prison.
Yeah, I think he's in Spider-Man.
You think he's in it?
Yeah. That shot where they're flying at the Hand.
There's other people in there.
Yeah, Daredevil's one of those guys.
I mean, they already have Punisher in there.
I mean, here's the thing about Marvel. If you're looking at he's in jail, how could that be? They undo their stuff right away in the next movie.
Yeah.
They will just zoom past storylines that they've set up in previous things.
So, look, we saw in that trailer, that lady, Sheila, his assistant giving Peter the key to the city. And now they have gotten to a place where Fisk is not mayor of New York anymore. There has been some shots of season 3 and he's got a big white beard and he's on the beach or some shit. But you know what? Daredevil has a lot of different villains. I would like to maybe explore some other villains. Is anybody tired of Fisk storyline?
Do you think that Daredevil's going to be in jail all the next season and there's going to be Iron Fist masquerading as Daredevil?
Oh.
That's what the story is. The Devil in Cell Block.
That's what the story is. And they're bringing him back. They're bringing back Finn Jones. And And Luke Coulter, Mike Coulter as Luke Cage is coming back. So I don't know what the devil in Cell Block D is, but.
Well, he just told you.
Oh, okay.
Well, it's Ed Brubaker did this. It was in 2000s, 2006, maybe 2005, something like that. I don't remember. But they're both in the same they're both in the same jail. Him and Fisk.
Oh.
And then someone else is doing Daredevil shit.
Well, Fisk is not in jail.
Vigilanteing.
Fisk is not in jail in this one.
So
it could be. There's going to be a time jump. So maybe we'll see, Matt check in with Matt after he's been in prison for a year or two. I don't know.
I think that in Cell Block D, they have Iron Fist pretending to be Daredevil. So it creates reasonable doubt. And they say, he's lying about being Daredevil.
And they let him go. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what he needs. He needs someone to be out there as Daredevil to get him out of prison.
Maybe.
It's going to be
But they could probably do that with Bullseye.
Yeah.
Instead of, Finn Jones.
Yeah, I don't know, Anthony. What do you want to see next season? You want to see more Fisk? Do you want to see other villains?
Listen, I love Vincent D'Onofrio's Fisk. I think him and Matt, what's the guy that plays Matt, Charlie Cox, have pretty good chemistry.
Yeah.
We've probably seen enough of Fisk and Daredevil for at least a season or two.
For a while.
And I don't really have faith in this version of the writers making that still interesting. So yeah, we're going to keep doing this. Let's see some other shit. I think I do remember Iron Fist masquerading as Daredevil while Daredevil was out in the comics. That's a real thing.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind that. I just don't want Finn Jones.
No, they gave him the call. He's coming back.
I'm the immortal Iron Fist.
Colleen, I'm Danny Rand. Fuck out of here. All right. With that, Anthony, wrap it up. Final thoughts. Give me a score. I already know you liked it better than the first season.
I don't remember what I rated the first season.
I don't either.
I'm going to go 5.5. 6. Let's go 6.
Woo. Okay.
6. Yeah, 6. Let's go 6. 6 out of 10.
Okay. Ruggs?
I'm going to say same. I'm probably going to go a little lower, 5.5.
Man.
Yeah. It was because I just don't understand the boxing.
Yeah, that was not explained.
No, just inconsistencies.
Yeah.
Things that don't really make sense. Not only that, but it's hard to follow. I forgot, when Jessica Jones came back, I thought she left.
Yeah.
It's just whiplash. They keep going back and forth and all this stuff. So it was really, really not like a fun ride that was smooth and picked up steam and then crescendoed properly.
It was not smooth at all.
Very jerky.
Yes. Very
beef. What?
Herky jerky. Beef jerky. I'm gonna give it I'll be at a 6.
I give it a 10.
I'm a 6. What's crazy is the show is 86% on fucking Rotten Tomatoes. Everyone was like, "This is the best thing," and there's some good bits. I just don't think it was assembled well.
Yeah,
well, this plays to a certain type of people. So that want to see, the world reflected in their shows.
Yeah.
And even at the expense of good storytelling, they just don't care. There you go.
All right. So, yeah, Fisk is gone and Matt's in jail. Great.
Shoehorn everything.
We'll pick it up next year when it comes back. Let's take a break here, fellas.
Should we play some promos?
We're going to play some promos and come back and talk about fatalities in Mortal Kombat 2 right after this.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Was A Quiet Place inspired by Signs, It Comes at Night, and War for the Planet of the Apes? Was Ready Player One influenced by Avatar, Wreck-It Ralph, and The Last Starfighter? Is The Hurricane Heist more influenced by Sharknado or Geostorm? These are the kinds of questions my guest co-hosts and I discuss on my podcast, Piecing It Together. Every week, we look at a new movie and try to figure out what other movies inspired it. Whether it's the story, the character development, tone, or even use of music. Every movie was influenced by something that came before, and we want to figure out what. Check out Piecing It Together on your favorite podcast app or check us out on piecingpod.com. You can also follow us on social media at piecingpod. Piecing It Together is a part of the All Points West podcast network.
Hey there, everyone. Brian here, host of TV Trivia Pod. It's a trivia-style podcast focusing on TV and movies. Listen in for questions like, what's the name of Michael Scott's screenplay? What do you say to view the Marauders map? And what's everyone eating in the post-credit scene of Avengers? Play along to TV Trivia Pod anywhere you get podcasts. And stay tuned for more trivia.
Jock and Nerd. Listener, if you enjoy this show and press play every week, this is a great time to support the show, give back, join our awesome Patreon fan club. Just visit jockandnerd.com/Patreon. Jock and Nerd. There's a link in the episode description. You can give back on a monthly or annual basis, and for as little as $3 a month, you get access to an exclusive RSS feed where the show comes out a little bit early. There's instant reactions to movies. There's bonus movie reviews, bonus show. You can also join us for our monthly virtual hangouts on Discord. The next one will be Thursday, May 28th. There's a tier where you can pick a movie for us to review. There's a tier where you get an exclusive t-shirt. Lots of fun stuff. Check it out now, jockandnerd.com/Patreon. Okay, gang, let's get into this week's movie review. We will be discussing Mortal Kombat 2. Here's your spoiler alerts.
Before we get started, does anyone want to get out?
Prepare to be spoiled!
Of course, this is based on the very popular fighting video game series created by Ed Boon and John Tobias, first released in August of 1992. That's how old this franchise is, and it's a sequel to the 2021 Mortal Kombat movie and the fourth installment in the Mortal Kombat film series. This one directed by Simon McQuoid and written by Jeremy Slater. I think you know that name. He's written a bunch of stuff.
He's the AC Slater's brother.
He's AC Slater's brother, Jeremy.
Yeah, Preppy.
Mario Lopez's cousin. On Rotten Tomatoes, Mortal Kombat 2 holding a 65% tomato meter. 89% audience popcorn meter. Metacritic has it at a 47, and the letterbox there is a 3.1. So what's that? A little bit below average there.
I mean, 3 is like average. So
3. A little bit above.
So slightly above.
Interesting. This one made for $80 million. So the first movie to compare, I'm just going to tell you the numbers, but it's not really a fair comparison. It was 2021. They did a day and date on HBO Max release. Remember that? The Mortal,
I do.
Right? So that one only opened to $23 million, and it finishes with $42 million domestic, $84 million worldwide total, but enough to get a sequel. This one opens to $38.7 million and is currently sitting at $63 million global.
Does anyone have this movie?
No, nobody picked it.
Okay.
But it's almost made as much as the first movie's total take here. It opened number 2.
Really?
Devil Wears Prada performed a fatality on Mortal Kombat 2. Stayed at number 1 in week 2, dropping only 47%. That one's at 433.
Mother's Day movie.
Yeah. Number 3, Michael, hanging on week 3.
Let's go, Michael. Keep making money.
33% drop. It is now sitting at $577 million total.
$500 million.
Devil Wears Prada is actually outpacing Michael at the same point in time, which is very interesting. And I have Devil Wears Prada. You have Michael. Nobody picked Mortal Kombat 2. Anyways, opens at number 2. This one starring, what's his face? Carl Urban, introduced as Johnny Cage, and Adeline Rudolph. She's new too as Katana, right? Katana wasn't in the first one.
She's new.
See, okay. You got Martin Ford as Shao Kahn, Taddy Gabrielle as Jade, Jesse McNamee as Sonya, McHade Brooks returning as Jax. What's his name? Joe Taslim as Bai Han. Louis Tan returns briefly. It's Cole Young. Hiroyuki Sanada also returning. Hanzo Hasashi and a bunch of other people. Anyways, the movie is rated R. 1 hour, 56 minutes. Anthony, what happens in Mortal Kombat 2?
Mortal Kombat 2, Shao Kahn is taking over different realms, and he now wants to take over Earth realm. So he challenges Earth's mightiest warriors to a best of 5. Whoever wins takes over the other person's realm, and Earth has to assemble their 5 champions, which includes Cole Young, Liu Kang, Sonya, Jax, and old washed up movie star named Johnny Cage.
Uncaged Fury. Now in theaters. What was your theater experience like, and what's your opening thoughts once the movie ended?
Who's mine?
Yeah, start with you.
My theater experience, I would say it was Thursday night, probably 80% full for Mortal Kombat at the Alamo.
Nice.
And my overall thoughts, listen, it's a fun movie. In some ways, it's more faithful to the video game. It's very, very simplistic and dumb. And if I was 12 years old, I would think this was the greatest thing ever.
Oh, yeah.
Just like I thought when I was however old I was, 12, and I saw the first Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
I thought that was the greatest thing ever. This fills that kind of block for me where if I was much younger, I'd love it. I can appreciate some of the like scenes and the way they like panned out, and it looks like a fighting scene in Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
But overall, it's a big dumb movie and very simple. And I can't say like this is awesome. It was fine. It's dumb.
Was it dumb fun though?
Yeah, it's dumb fun. It's fun, but it's like forgettable fun. Like I don't really.
Were you bored at any time?
Was I bored? I think when they're talking, yeah, because it's just dumb.
Anytime in between the fucking fight scenes?
Yeah, anytime in between the fights, it's just kind of dumb.
Yeah. All right. Rugs theater experience.
Can I have a few seconds to
take
talk
your
about?
time there, bud?
All right. So I've been watching lots of movies lately, and recently I went to see Michael. No kids in the theater. I guess you don't want to bring a kid to a movie about supposed pedophile, you know. I can understand that. Then I went to see Devil Wears Prada, who have women going to see this, and they have kids, and they didn't bring their kids to see this either.
Okay.
But this movie, a movie about decapitations, R-rated, bloody curses, people saying shit about all kinds of body parts and stuff, kids in the theater. Mm-hmm. And I'm not just talking about like little kids. I'm talking about infants that are crying throughout the entire film. I was so filled. I wanted to do some fatalities while I was watching this movie. I wanted to get up and yell at this fucking guy who brought his kid, but whatever. So that helped. That helped put me into a rage when I watched this film. So I was not in a good mood.
Oh no.
Now, think about this movie. I'm already pissed. My adrenaline is pumping. I'm ready to see some violence, right? I'm ready. Guess what? Halfway through this movie, I almost fell asleep.
Oh, no.
So I was bored by this movie.
Lame. Wow.
There's a lot of problems with this movie. Was it terrible for an $80,000 movie? $80 million. What the fuck am I saying? An $80 million movie, was it bad? I think actually it does. The money that they spent on it seems like it was enough. It just, it was dumb. It's dumb fun. There are moments that are funny. There are like Kano is like just knocking him out of the park every time he steps on screen.
Yeah.
There are, and Carl Urban has his moments too when he's being kind of a dick. But you really don't come away with an understanding of Mortal Kombat at all. I couldn't remember anybody's name.
Yeah.
Like other than the characters that I know. Like
there's a lot of characters in this movie.
There's like so many characters. And how he gets his powers is ridiculously stupid, and that the whole convention of this Mortal Kombat thing, you have to watch the first movie. Maybe it gives you more, because I forgot about the first movie.
Yeah, me too.
So maybe if I would have watched that, I maybe would have enjoyed this more. I would have felt more connected to it, but I didn't. So on its own merits, it's not as good. Maybe if it's paired with the first one, it's better. I don't know. I feel like it's just all right.
Okay. Yeah, my theater experience was it was like half full. I did notice that there were like the fans of the games were watching the movie because they cheer and laugh at certain moments. So
yeah, there was definitely audience participation.
Yeah, the people who are really into the game seem to enjoy it. And I went in with low expectations. I don't know the lore. I played this game casually fucking in the 90s. I haven't kept up with it. I got what I expected. It's some great gory fatalities. I appreciated the action choreography. At times it felt a little slow to me.
I agree.
Here and there. They picked it up, just spin it up a little bit, but there's lots of action. You can't fault this movie. These fucking matches come up. I cannot tell you what happened in between any of the fight scenes. I do not know what the story is. Something about a fucking amulet or some shit. I don't know. I thought Shao Kahn was a great bad guy, suitably scary and intimidating. I like the Katana backstory. I thought that was kind of neat. I really thought it would have started with like Johnny Cage's point of view.
Yes.
And it didn't. It doesn't. You get one scene of his movie Uncaged Fury, which is hilarious. I would have loved more of that. But he was decent as Cage. He's hammering it up. He's having a good time. It did feel like the most Mortal Kombat-y movie of all the Mortal Kombat movies. Like, I felt like I was in the game. I recognized some of the moves and some of the arenas. And so anytime there was a fight, I was enjoying it. It's dumb fun, guilty pleasure, fucking violent shit. And some of the weapons are great too. But like, you don't need a story. Just show me the fights. I don't know what the fuck happened outside of Eddie.
Well, I think that's the issue though, is the movie actually just doesn't really have much of a story.
No, do you even need one?
Just a collection of fights, and they got one guy's, whoever wins this collection of fights. I think one of the confusing things too is I didn't really love Carl Urban's casting as Johnny Cage.
Me neither.
Now, within the context of the movie, I somewhat get like they're going old, washed up. But even
that
then,
doesn't even make
doesn't
even make sense in terms of Mortal Kombat. Why would you pick an old washed up?
Exactly.
guy?
I was just going to say, why would you pick a 50-year-old man to be one of the Earth's champions?
Yeah.
I never really got that. And I also, Carl Urban, he still sounds like a dude doing an American accent.
He's
like
butcher.
I was just waiting for him to be Australian. So
what if it was like Glenn Powell or something?
Great, dude. Yeah, Glenn Powell would have been awesome. And do a young guy.
Yeah.
The thing is too is it's weird because the movie is actually seems like a Katana movie. Like she's the lead.
It's like a Katana.
The marketing was all Johnny Cage.
It's a Katana Cage movie. I was totally
more Katana in my opinion. Well, you know what though? Ruggs was mentioning. Was it Ruggs or Imran? I forget. I think Ruggs. You were saying you have to watch the first movie and understand it. They decided to just kill the main character in the first movie within like 10 minutes.
This was my favorite part. Is Cole, like, his powers are kind of cool. The suit's cool. It's
it's the lamest fight of all the.
It's
of all
damage
the
power, right? So the more he gets hit, the more. And he's got these blades, and he's got to fight Shao Kahn, and he's winning for a second, and then fucking Shao Kahn just smashes his fucking head, and I howled. I was like, good.
I knew that was going to happen.
That's what everybody wanted.
I knew they were going to kill that character.
I thought they would start with that. They gave us like 3 minutes with him and then just smash his head in. Great.
But when you do that, here's the thing though. While it's weird, we all said this, that the first movie was weird that you anchored the entire movie on a made up character, not from the game.
Yep.
The issue, I think, for me is that character was the only character we really got to know. I mean, we got to somewhat know Jax and Sonya Blade and Raiden, but they were never like the main character.
Yeah.
So when you kill him, and then you don't have really anyone that steps up. Like sometimes it's Johnny Cage, sometimes it's Raiden, then it's Katana. Like there's no one actually leading the movie.
No. So the first movie works better story-wise because at least you have a character.
It's less accurate to Mortal Kombat.
Yes. But this one, it works better with the action. It's more accurate to Mortal Kombat, but there's no fucking story. It's just
there's just no story.
It's great. Let's talk about some of these fights. It opens with a pretty fun fight. It's a flashback. A Shao Kahn versus Katana's father, King Jared, who is killed. And not only is Shao Kahn take over, he's like, I'm your daddy now. To Katana. And I guess he just has to go along with it and grows up on that side.
Shao Kahn is basically Thanos.
Yeah, he is. Once he gets this amulet, he's like, you can't kill him. You see, they cut him and he fucking regenerates. And I'm like, fuck.
Well, not only that, I'm talking about how he just takes in daughters.
Yeah. Like, what's her face?
Like Gamora and
Gamora. Yeah.
Nebula.
Yeah. So like Katana and Jade kind of grow up together, I guess, right? As like friends and sisters.
Is that Jade a bad person in the game?
I don't know.
I feel like they're all bad, but
Jade is on the bad guy's side. She's on Shao Kahn's side. No,
I did enjoy in the movies. Katana was like not at all Japanese.
Who plays Katana? She was very pretty. First
that lady,
of all,
she was like a Hispanic lady, I think.
Adeline Rudolph. So I thought her fucking scenes with those little fan weapons I thought that was.
I'm talking about the first movie. Talking about the original movies.
The original, the 90s Mortal Kombat.
No, this character, this one, the one in the latest one, she looks like Katana.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Talisa Soto played Katana. She's a born in Brooklyn, New York. She's Puerto Rican.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, Katana, I like learning about her. Whatever. Then he gets Sonya Blade, kills Sindel. Was that any good? I barely remember that fight.
Did you like Baraka?
Baraka was kind of fun, and I kind of liked how they had a relationship, a friendship. He had to buy his trust through the fight, and then like Baraka and all the weird teeth people are on his side.
They all think that Johnny's this legendary warrior now.
Because why?
Because he won the fight.
He did win the fight.
Yeah.
I mean, he loses his first fight, right? With Katana, she lets him live.
Yeah.
But then we find out she's a double agent. So there's a little bit of story. Shao Kahn kills Cole. My favorite one, I think, was, and it's a little confusing because they're bringing people back to life. Like Kung Lao, they bring Kano back to life. Kano is hilarious. But the Kung Lao versus Liu Kang fight, his fucking spinny hat, saw hat is amazing.
That was fun, actually.
I thought that was
the hat like flying around them.
That shit was wild. And then he fucking kills him like in the game. He drops him on his spinny hat, just fucking buzzsaws him in half. I thought that was one of my favorite fights.
I like the fight when Liu Kang is fighting Shao Kahn.
Yes.
And he's just firing him.
Yeah.
In the face.
But then what happens there? Fun. He goes, this is not my kill, or this is not my time. And he just becomes fire and fucking fucks off.
Well, he dies.
Does he die?
He goes into the whatever realm.
The fire realm.
Yeah.
Because he's like, it's Katana's kill, I guess, as revenge for her father and stuff, which she gets. Ruggs, any other fights stick out? Jax and Jade.
I thought the Sonya Blade fight was lame. I
thought the one against Sindel.
Yeah.
Where they're like with the spikes coming up.
Yeah, I thought that was kind of lame. I thought that the lamest fight was the old character. What's it? Whatever his name was, the made up character from
Cole.
the other. Yeah, that was horrible. The best fights, I believe, are the last fight with Katana.
When Shao Kahn,
yeah, and I think that one was the best one. That got the most applause.
Well, they're trying to like destroy this amulet at the same time, and so how does Johnny get his powers all of a sudden? So it was a little confusing because he's fighting Katana or somebody, and they're like, he's I'm an actor, and they're like, just act, motherfucker.
No, he was fighting. Oh, you're talking about when he gets his powers or when he gets his confidence?
No, in the first one, he gets his confidence, right? Where he puts the glasses on. He's like, it's showtime.
Right.
And now he can suddenly fight all of a sudden.
Yeah. But yeah, he gets his powers when he's fighting in hell against Sub-Zero.
Well, how does that happen?
I don't know.
Why? Okay. He goes green.
Yeah.
He turns green and does his green kick, which I recognize.
Was the green kick where he's like a side kick?
Yeah. That's like I think that's his move from the game.
Yeah, it is.
So I recognize a couple of the moves from the game. The whole Shao Kahn going through everyone after, Liu Kang and then Sonya and then Katana.
Is Shao Kahn from the game?
Yeah. He's in the second game or the third one. Shao Kahn's like a big boss in the third game.
Yeah, he's scary.
Yeah.
I thought he was scary. And I'm like, how the fuck are you going to stop this motherfucker?
I did like, even though the Cole Young fight wasn't the most the best, I did like that they started the fight and they like panned out and it was like the video game where they both stood on each side of that like moat. Yeah. And you could see them like facing off. And I was like, oh, that looks like the game.
They did that. Yeah, they did that a bunch of times with the side view.
That was cool.
They just needed a point in the movie because the movie's, even though it's very violent, it's also very, very goofy.
Yeah.
Like intentionally goofy. They needed a point in the movie where the random guy comes out and goes, whoopsie. Remember that part in the game?
No.
You never remember that?
No.
Oh, I remember that.
That was one of the best parts. Whenever there's just this random, like, I think it was like a developer or someone.
Oh, no.
This white guy's face would show up in the middle, like on the side, and you go, whoopsie.
That's fun when there's a bug or something.
It wasn't, I mean, it was like they built it into it, but yeah.
When did that happen though? And somebody did something weird? I don't
randomly,
huh?
Yeah.
Were you mad that there was no Baraka? I mean, not Baraka. What's his name? The guy with the fucking forearms.
Goro. No, he died in the first one.
Yeah, he was you could have brought him back in the Hell Realm.
No, I wanted Melina, the girl with the huge tits and the fucking forearms.
Oh.
Wait, so who dies in this one? Cole dies. Jax dies.
Jax dies. Liu Kang dies.
Liu Kang dies.
It's not Melina. Sorry, Melina's not her name. Sheena.
Oh.
Who's the fucking Sheena in the Mortal Kombat game?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Kano switches sides and helps them.
Kano switches sides, yeah.
And then Katana. I liked how there was like the markers in the sky so you can keep track of who's winning this fucking tournament. That's helpful. and then Katana's like, I'm fighting for them, giving them another warrior. That was kind of a cool moment.
Is that cheating?
I think it's a little cheating. It's a little cheating. Can you just switch sides like that? I don't know. I mean, this is personal. She did kill her father.
There's really like, in terms of the movie itself, I was thinking about the movie just a little bit and I went, there's just not a ton to chew on here.
No, there isn't.
It is just very, very basic.
Yeah.
We are making this movie for Mortal Kombat fans and fight fans. And that's it. Like we're not even going to try to like make this an immersive thing or anything like that.
I feel like they achieved what they were going. They knew their assignment and they did it. The movie makes more money than the first one and the fans seem to love it. It's for the fans. Fuck story. It doesn't matter. Just give them what they want. And that's what their aim was. I feel like that's what they did. It's successful.
Yeah, I feel like if they had a better way to make the characters interact with one another.
There's too many fucking characters to like give anybody development though.
Well, like it's just the way that the movie is structured. It's like they got all this stuff happening and you don't get any time to like get to know the characters at all or understand they're just like, we got to fight and that's it. Like, you know, so it kind of like, it's almost like you're coming into a TV show mid season and they're just going about their business.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
And it is a sequel, but like,
and they don't care to fill you in.
It's not only that, but they're like going in a different direction than the first movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not even that they don't fill you in. It's like, but Rugsman, they go in a different direction. So you're following a different group of guys.
Yeah.
Or you're not following the main characters, but they don't invest you enough in any of the main characters you're following where it's like, okay, do I actually care about any of this? The only reason I care is because I know from playing the video games that those guys are the good guys and the other guys are the bad guys. But that's it.
Right. That's all you need to know.
I don't know. Do you? And I think that's why I say the movie's not good.
Yeah.
It's not a good movie.
It's not a good movie. But is it a good Mortal Kombat movie?
I don't think so. I think you can do a lot better. I think you can make. I don't think it's that hard.
Is the story in the game better than the story in the movies? That's
it's
where
about the same.
Because I think that Mortal Kombat's pretty flimsy too, the game itself.
It is, but the thing is, like, that's why a movie you can build out, like, you have the time to build out, like, real personalities and real reasons why you should care about these characters. Where in the game, especially games back then, it's not like you had those expositionally aside, like, cut scenes.
Yeah.
Right? It was literally just like, pick a character, you're fighting. Pick a character, you're fighting. That's it.
I'll be honest. I didn't even think the fucking games had a story. But apparently, if you play story mode, who's playing story mode? Anytime I played, I was just fighting somebody else. There was no story.
Well, they're like not even well thought out.
I did not know there was all this lore and a whole story with these fucking 17 Mortal Kombat games.
Well, that's the thing, though. Like, you could build out more. There's a lot of runway to build out more stuff for a creative person. They tried that with the first one. They made a bad decision in doing it with a character no one knows because it doesn't exist. And then in this one, they're just like, well, fuck it. We heard that people don't like Cole Young. We tried making a story. So now you're going to get absolutely no story whatsoever.
Is the movie better with Frank Grillo as Johnny Cage?
No, he's Shao Kahn.
Yeah, Frank Grillo as Shao Kahn would be fucking great.
If you take that helmet off, it's fucking Frank Grillo.
With this giant body.
Or you could have made Frank Grillo that necromancer guy.
Wait, which one?
The guy,
the necromancer. He's a character in the game.
Oh,
what if he's Kano? What if he's Kano though?
Oh,
I kind of like Kano as that guy.
Yeah, Kano's great. Yeah,
he's great. Funny Australian dude. Gotta be Australian.
I just want to see Frank Grillo with paint on his face.
Kano had some of the funniest lines.
Quan Chi is the name.
Oh, Quan Chi, that guy. Okay, yeah. The guy bring everybody back to life.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's a bunch of parts for Frank in this.
Frank lives. This is Frank could be in this movie.
I think it would actually improve the movie because you'd have a fucking name. In the
an actor that people know. Yeah. Some people know.
I mean, Carl Urban is your name, but yeah. I guess because isn't Johnny Cage like younger in the game?
Oh, way younger,
right? So
at least in his 30s.
Yeah.
I think of Glenn Powell would have been a better cast.
I hate fucking Glenn Powell. Can we pick somebody else?
Yeah, but he fits this guy. He fits
There's
like
a
Hollywood actor.
That's true.
Does he's kind of cheesy and a cheese ball.
Jake Gyllenhaal? No, he's kidding.
Nah, too old.
Yeah, it was odd that this old washed up guy is like your fucking savior. Sure. Why not?
That's why even though they're trying that angle, it still doesn't work.
And even with that angle, you could have like used him to bring us in, give us more with him. Like and they don't even do that. They give you like a little thing. He's sitting at a fucking Comic-Con. Nobody's at his table, and that's it. And then you see a little bit of uncaged fury.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. It's like they went where we know that in the first two movies from the 90s, we focused a shit ton on Liu Kang. So it's like we're not going to focus at all on Liu Kang. But if anyone that's played the game knows that Liu Kang is a pretty big character.
Yeah, he's like the main dude, right?
Yeah, it's Liu Kang and Johnny Cage.
So the way it ends, after all this bullshit, you got Johnny Cage, Sonya, Raiden, Katana, Jade, Kano, Baraka, and they got the guy, Quan Chi, with him, and they're going to go to hell to get everybody back? Is that what's happening?
That's what it sounds like, yeah. Save people from the hell.
I feel like they probably will make a third one with this having a decent opening.
I don't even know. I stopped playing Mortal Kombat after the third one. I know I've played it here and there, but I don't know who the next villains are.
Yeah,
I know they did a lot of crossovers with DC and all that.
They got
stuff.
RoboCop in there.
Well, the games didn't it started back over with like Mortal Kombat 1 is like the new game.
Oh, really?
Yeah. How many?
All I got to say though is, despite the movie being completely, as the kids would say, mid, there's still nothing like that original theme song when they play at the end of the movie.
No, that's great. And look, I get a kick when he goes, "Get over here," and finish him. It's always great.
That always works too.
There's 12 main Mortal Kombat games, the most recent one coming out in 2023, and 12 spin-offs, re-releases, and other titles.
Still going.
There's a lot of more. Yes, came out 2023.
I don't really like that game, though. I don't like Mortal Kombat.
Oh, really? You never liked Mortal Kombat?
I think that the gameplay, I can't get into it. It doesn't play as smoothly as Street Fighter.
I'll agree. I agree.
I like Capcom games, the King of Fighters.
I prefered that fighting.
Samurai Showdown.
I like their fighting system better. Capcom's.
Yeah, it's just better. More. I even like Soul Blade, Soul Calibur, Tekken.
Right. Yeah.
More than Mortal Kombat. I think Mortal Kombat's the weakest. I feel like Mortal Kombat is the weakest.
Tekken is fun. Tekken is a fun game.
Yeah. All of those games are better. They're just better. I mean, maybe Virtua Fighter's not as good, but
this one has
the redhead stepchild
Carl Urban in it. All right, Anthony, final thoughts. Give me a number better than, worse than the first one.
About on par with the first one, in my opinion, honestly. Yeah. 5 out of 10. It's not a good movie, but is it something that I'm going to be offended by? No. And you throw it on and it's one of those movies where you could throw it on in the background and just tune in for a couple of the fights and just have it running, or just go on YouTube, the best fights and do that.
Yeah. Okay. Ruggs.
A painfully average film. I almost fell asleep during it. Not the budget's fine. Like, I think that $80 million movie is it's a good budget. You can make a decent movie.
Yeah.
They just needed to figure out what they're doing, make better choices. And I don't know. I think it's a 5.
Yeah, it's not a good movie. And I forgot to mention, I took some edibles before I went to see this movie.
No wonder you like it so much.
And like right in the middle, they started kicking in. So for the fight matches, the fight scenes alone, I'm at a 6. I'm going to give it a 6. I don't know what happened whenever they're not fighting. I don't care. I don't remember. But the fucking, the fatalities and the action, if it was a little bit faster, would be really good, but it was decent. It was decent enough to get me entertained for a little bit, and then I'm just gonna forget about it. So, but yeah, it's a Mortal Kombat movie. What do you get? What are you
gonna get? What are you gonna expect? At this point, we've made 4.
Yeah.
This is what it is.
This is the highest rated one out of all of them. Do you think it's the best one, or does the first one still hold a special place?
No, I think the first one's got more charm and more magic to it.
The original, the one in 94, 95.
Yeah.
I mean, that one's not a good movie either.
Yeah,
but it is. There is a charm to it for sure. I agree.
It has a better storyline. You get more. You kind of understand what's going on a little bit.
I just feel like
you do enjoy like Johnny Cage and Liu Kang and even Sonya Blade. Yeah. You have Goro, who's just a giant animatronic. Like there's something to that movie.
I mean, I thought this one was better than the 2021 one a little bit, just in terms of action. But we already talked about how the story's better. But I feel like Mortal Kombat should always have bad green screens. Like that's just part of the brand. It would have made it more nostalgic if it's just bad green screens and bad special effects. That would be hilarious.
I think it's inoffensive. It's not a great movie, but it's not like offensively bad.
I think they did the fans justice with what they have.
It's just an average. It's just an average film.
It's all right. All right.
It's a video game movie. That's what video game movies were for the longest time. Just kind of
Yeah, it is.
It's all it really has to be.
Yeah.
So
we'll see if Street Fighter. I feel like it's going to be a lot more fun and just batshit crazy, and it may be a little more.
What do you think is going to fare the best out of the two? Street Fighter, this, or He-Man?
Oh, Jesus!
Good question.
This is all like IP from the 80s.
I feel like Street Fighter will be less boring because it's just going to be nuts, and you'll be like, "What the fuck am I watching?" He-Man could be boring. I don't know.
This is a good question.
Yeah, because these three
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know. I guess if I had you gunned ahead, I'm going Mortal Kombat.
Oh,
just because it has the cachet of that first one that came out a few years ago.
Yeah,
I cannot predict at all what those other two movies are going to do.
Yeah.
So I think that quality wise, I'm hoping that He-Man is the best.
It should be the best quality out of the three.
It's the best, like narratively.
Yeah.
But I think money wise, getting asses in seats, I think Mortal Kombat's going to make the most money. I think it's going to make more than Street Fighter. He-Man, I don't think it may be tied with Mortal Kombat. I don't think it's going to make.
We haven't had a Street Fighter movie in a long time either. So.
Yeah, but Street Fighter movies never make good money.
No. And do the kids know He-Man? Who is the audience? How are you going to get this turned on to the new generation?
I think it's going to make. I think it's going to make maybe 200 or 300 million at the most.
He-Man?
Yeah.
I think 300 million is a safe bet. If it does more, it'll be good for it.
I don't even think it'll get there, but that's the highest it's going to make, I think.
This movie may crack 100 million.
Because it's so cheap,
worldwide.
80 million.
Yeah.
It's got a nice breathing room to make money.
Which one?
Mortal Kombat.
I think it's got.
How much does Street Fighter cost?
Mortal Kombat's got to make like 200 million.
It's at 60 right now.
That's pretty safe.
Oh, Street Fighter 60. It's less.
No. I'm saying Mortal Kombat 2. We're talking about two different things. I'm saying Mortal Kombat 2 is at 60 million right now.
Yeah, it's at 63 worldwide. So I think you can crack 100 million.
The Street Fighter's budget.
Specific budget has not been disclosed.
Yeah. That movie looks fun.
It does. It does look like a lot. 50 Cent fucking doing the fucking moves. It's wild. That's wild.
It's pretty great.
The cast is insane for that movie. So, that's part of the allure is like, holy shit, look at all these people in this fucking movie. We'll see. We'll see which one will be the best, the worst, the most entertaining. Let's finish up. What are we watching? Anthony, you watch anything?
No, nothing.
No. Yeah. Not caught up on The Boys.
No.
Okay. So
I got to catch up.
We're at episode 6. It was pretty good. Okay. Ruggs, what do you got?
I watched 3 movies this week.
Holy shit.
And I started out with an action movie. I said, pick a random action movie that I haven't seen before. And I picked Safe House.
Okie dokie.
Starring, what's his name? Deadpool.
Ryan Reynolds and Denzel.
And Denzel Washington. And this is Ryan Reynolds doing his best not jokey performance.
From 2012. There's a lot of movies. It was
actually quite refreshing to see him in this way. And I was like, oh, he could have been one of these action guys if he just kept his mouth shut and did the things. and he was actually decent. I mean, is that what people want from him? No, they want fucking jokey, whatever, and that's fine. But this was like a movie that featured him doing not that. It's a spy movie where Denzel Washington is a guy who has he's a rogue agent that has some information that everybody wants, and Ryan Reynolds, he is a agent working for the CIA, and he's in charge of a safe house in South Africa, and it hasn't been used. He's basically just sitting there like alone all the time, and finally something happens, and they bring Denzel into his safe house to be renditioned so they could get information out of him, and shit goes sideways, and they end up having to team up to like stay alive while all these people are trying to kill them, and they have to hide and all this other shit, and then intrigue and whatever shit happens. It was actually a good, I would say better than average action film. Denzel is very much like the Equalizer in this movie.
Yeah.
He's bringing all that shit. And Ryan Reynolds is kind of like this green agent who has never seen any field work, but this is his chance to shine. This is his chance to be a fucking agent. And it's fine. It's fine.
Does he hold up against Denzel acting wise?
I feel like hold up.
Yeah,
I think he's fine.
Okay.
I think he's fine. I think he doesn't do terrible.
Okay.
It's not amazing, but it's not bad.
From 2012, Robert Patrick also in this
Who directed
movie.
that shit?
Daniel Espinosa.
Never heard of him. All right,
Also,
second movie.
There are no less than 7 movies that are titled Safe House, by the way.
Yeah,
Go
there's
on.
so many movies,
Yes.
series,
Yeah.
Safe House.
Daniel Espinosa directed Morbius.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
But I didn't think it was terrible. I think it was all right.
Okay.
So the next movie I watched was an 80s movie because I'm watching one 80s movie a week now.
Nice.
Wow. And I decided I was listening to the Rewatchables, and they had an episode on this movie, and I listened to it. I instantly I got to find this movie and watch it. So I found it, got it on DVD, and I threw it on and watched Eddie and the Cruisers.
Oh my God.
A movie from my childhood. It's a crazy idea. It's like a movie about a band that doesn't exist.
So
It's like a fake
1983.
band. It's a fictional band.
Yeah.
That's modeled after Bruce Springsteen.
Oh.
It's a Jersey band.
Oh.
And it basically takes place in the 60s when rock is shifting into a different thing. Remember the Doors and all that shit?
Yeah.
We're getting like a little bit more crazy. And
Psychedelic.
so these guys who are like a cover band that play regular standard tunes, the main guy, Eddie, he wants to make music and make original music. And the band's trying stuff out, but it's just really trite bullshit. And Tom Berenger is this guy that's working at the club. He's like a college boy on his job. And he's just like, he asked him, he's like, "What? You seem to be a smart guy. What do you think?" He's like, "Well, throw some of this in there." And he's like, "Oh, you must be good with words." He's like a literary major or something.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Why don't you write the words for this band?" And them working together all of a sudden sparks this new sound that they make, and they blow up. And at a certain point, Eddie disappears. They think he's dead. He wrecks his car off of a bridge.
Ooh.
And the movie starts with Ellen Barkin as a reporter trying to uncover this mystery.
Oh, what happened to Eddie?
So she's interviewing all the band members and why did Eddie disappear? And they're about to release a second album. So there's all this intrigue. But what it essentially is a musical.
Yeah.
It's not a musical where they break into song and they're performing songs, but like every 2 seconds there's a song. Them playing a song, them rehearsing a song, like Michael Jackson movie, pretty much is like a musical, So it's a music movie. It's fun. It's an hour and a half. It's quick, and it's very easy, very rewatchable. I mean, I threw it on twice, and I watched it twice because I was like, just in the mode. It just got me going. So, is it a great movie? No, but I enjoyed it. It's a very nostalgic 80s movie, and I'm glad I watched it.
It's from 83. That guy who played Eddie, Michael Paré.
He was also in Streets of Fire, which is also a music movie. Do yourself a favor and watch them both on a double feature, and that's a fucking amazing night.
So this was like his second or third movie, and he's been working this whole time.
Yeah,
his credits are still continuing, and he's still got a job. I was like, whatever happened to Eddie? Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's a lot more shit about this movie that is crazy. Yeah. The band that they got to do all the music is the same guy that does Hearts on Fire for the Rocky movies.
Oh, okay.
So he's just like, it's like a known guy in the music industry that kind of like sounds Bruce Springsteen-esque. And it was good. It's good little 80s movie. Then I watched The Drama.
Oh, my Lord. Okay.
With Robert Pattinson and Zendaya.
Okay, don't spoil it, but I want to know what you think. I'm going to watch this. I know it's on streaming now, VOD.
I'll tell you what I thought.
Okay.
I thought that Robert Pattinson and Zendaya next to each other shows you Zendaya's weakness as an actress.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I felt like she was really weak compared to him.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely.
Interesting.
Like, I think that somebody who's in that kind of quandary you'd see more under the surface, and you don't.
Okay.
You just see this kind of like stoic thing going on here.
Yeah.
And it doesn't I feel like it takes away from the film.
Huh.
But I think the movie's interesting until it's not anymore. Like, it's interesting for a very long time, and then all of a sudden people just start doing the situation that they're in at the end is so ridiculously like not going to happen that it kind of like takes me out of the movie. Whoa. And the way it ends is also like not realistic. But for a long time, I was really locked into this movie. I was like, oh, this is good. But it kind of fizzles out at the end. But like, I did enjoy it. I think it's got moments of brilliance in it. So I feel like they should have gotten into it a little bit more deeper. I feel like there's some things that they kind of bounced right off of. But there are things. I hate when I watch a movie and there's conversations that should be had that are happening.
Yeah.
And they do that to kind of create more tension instead of actually
just tell them the thing.
Yeah.
I know Pattinson's really good, and I've been impressed with Zendaya. I thought she was very good.
There's another thing that pissed me off in this movie a lot was that there's friends that are supposedly married. I would never believe they were married. Like in a million years. Yeah. Like these two people do not belong even with each other in any way.
Yeah. Interesting.
Did you like the movie?
I thought it was good. I just thought it would be better.
Okay.
I thought it was pretty good though.
Would you recommend this movie as a date night movie?
Oh, hell no.
See, this is why I need to watch this.
Yeah. It did make me think about my life, though.
Yeah.
I like whenever a movie does that, it can make you reflect on your own life.
Yeah, I agree.
And
that succeeds.
Things
That's
that you've
good.
done. And what would you say in this?
It's a good movie.
What would you say? Like, the movie revolves around a conversation, which is, what's the worst thing that you've done?
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
What is the most thing that you're most ashamed of?
She says some fucked
I
up
like
thing.
I like the thought because the movie also makes you. I think I even said that in my review that it puts you in a situation where you act like you try to figure out how you would react because, without spoiling it, it's like, where is the line for it to be like for someone's past? Like,
so is it her? Is it her that reveals something?
I'm not going to say it.
Okay.
I'm not going to say.
Okay.
But where is the line? Where, like, what? How bad can you be in your past where like I didn't know you, but there's something from your past that happened that now changes our relation? Like, what is the line there? That's essentially the question.
What is the most fucked up thing I can think of that there's? This is why I gotta
watch
it.
Go ahead, Ruggs.
I'll put something out there. It's in my Patreon review, but like if you were married to someone and you found out that the kid isn't yours and they cheated on you.
Yeah.
And not only did they cheat on you, but they made you raise a kid that wasn't yours.
Yeah.
Like, what would you do? You would obviously not be with that person, right?
Yeah.
So kind of like not the same thing, but like
not the same,
but as impactful to the relationship as finding something like that out.
I got you. I got to fucking
but impactful, but also like it didn't happen when you knew that person. So like,
right. Does it matter?
Doesn't matter if that's the person you know now.
It's a different person.
And the person that they were in the past. Does that matter?
Sure.
Yeah. Huh. It's actually like, it's a funny movie. It's dark, but it does make you think about stuff.
God damn, I gotta watch it. All right, I gotta watch it. Then we'll have another discussion.
Yeah.
Once I watch it, well, what the fuck actually they did.
Let me just say one thing without revealing anything. There's something happened between Robert Pattinson and his coworker that I did not buy at all.
Okay.
Oh, that part.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, are you fucking kidding me? That's not happening.
But it does make for a really awkward last part of the movie.
Yeah, but I don't buy that for a fucking second.
Yeah.
But anyway.
I gotta watch this. Okay.
Yeah.
I got just a couple of things. Netflix has released this 4-part limited series BBC production of Lord of the Flies. It is made by the same people who made Adolescence. That's really good. And I watched all 4 parts, and it's really fucking good. I never read the book. You guys read Lord of the Flies when you were in high school? Yes, I have the conch.
I don't even know what it means.
Lord of the Flies?
I know I've heard that reference so many times. I don't know.
Okay,
the book.
and I'll get into that reference. I have the conch essentially is when the boys are on this island, they have a society, and this one kid finds a shell, and the rule is if you have the conch, you can talk. So that's how they decide who talks in this.
So they're shipwrecked, the boys on this island.
It's a plane wreck in this one.
Yeah.
And it just starts with this one British kid in the middle of this forest. And it's like this crazy wide angle fisheye lens. It's shot really interestingly. And it's slowly, he finds the other kids and you find out there was a plane crash. And every episode is titled after one of the characters. And they kind of give you flashbacks. The kids are fucking great. There's like little fucking kids, like 4-year-old, 5-year-old, all the way up to teenagers. And they're all like, they seem very real. There's this kid with this birthmark. There's a whole choir that they kind of form together and they're like the hunters. I don't know if it's the same as the book. There's characters named Piggy and Jack and Simon and Ralph.
The characters sound familiar, but I doubt it's anything like the book.
I thought it was
nothing is,
really
as I
good.
said, nobody adapts anything anymore.
Yeah.
They just
You
take
read the book,
inspiration. A long fucking time ago.
I highly recommend this. It's only 4 episodes. It's really well done. And you will get all these Lord of the Flies references that you hear everywhere. Case in point, I also watched Sam Raimi's Send Help, which is now on Hulu and Disney Plus with Rachel McAdams, Dylan O'Brien. And in that movie, that's also Lord of the Flies. She says in that movie, I have the conch. Like she references Lord of the Flies.
Right.
And that was also kind of Lord of the Flies. I liked Send Help. It was fun.
It was like Triangle of Sadness.
Yeah, I didn't know where it was going to go or how it was going to end up. But Rachel McAdams was great. I hated fucking Dylan O'Brien. I did not want them.
He's easy to hate.
To hook up. He was such an asshole. But it was decent. But it was a lot like Lord of the Flies. So if you like that, watch Lord of the Flies because it's really good. Ruggs, did you watch this the Maul Shadow Lord show on Disney Plus?
Oh yeah,
dude, this fucking show is really good. I watched all of it. I was like, some of the amazing lightsaber fucking battles, bro. Why can't they make it like that in film?
It was pretty crazy because I'm like, how the fuck are they gonna get out of this?
Yeah,
they kept on stacking the odds against these guys, and I'm like, there's no fucking way they're gonna get out.
It got me to root for Maul. And like he's kind of on the outs with the Empire, and he's trying to avoid them.
Anthony, like at the end of this
fucking good
story, literally the Empire comes down and just starts dropping stormtroopers after stormtroopers, and they're just like circling these guys, and they're like 4 guys with lightsabers, and they're trying to fight these guys off.
Yeah,
and it was pretty epic. And then there's other shit that I want to give away because
there's an amazing cameo and fight scene. The fight scenes were great, and the story was really good. It was really good.
I thought it's probably the best Star Wars stuff that's come out since like maybe the first season of Mandalorian.
Yeah,
first couple
or
of seasons.
Andor even,
or Andor.
But yeah, I think it's only 8 episodes, half-hour episodes. Fucking Darth Maul rules. That was great.
Yeah,
it was great. I sympathize with him. He's just trying to fucking make a buck, stay out of the Empire's way.
Oh, but yeah, it's crazy. He wants revenge too.
Yes.
Trying to recruit a good Jedi onto his side.
That was great. The Jedi stuff was great. The fact that he's got like Mandalorians and other whatever he is, and the little spy bot, and then Vario, the little fucking snively character.
And people get murked on this show.
Yeah.
There's people dropping like flies.
So many stormtroopers were killed.
Oh yeah,
during this show. So surprising. I mean, I was like, let me check this out. And I sucked me in. I was like, this is fucking good. Anyways, next week, fellas, by the time the listener hears this, Punisher One Last Kill will be out. It's coming out May 12th, Tuesday, May 12th. And it appears to be the story that's happening at the same time and maybe before Daredevil season 2. What was the last time we saw him in Punisher season 2? Is that the last time?
Daredevil Born Again season 1.
Oh, he was in season 1. Okay. So I think between that time and the end of Daredevil season 2, this possibly is when it takes place. But again, we're going to see him in Spider-Man Brand New Day. So this is even a more direct connection to that movie. And I wonder if they're going to address it. Probably not, because Bernthal came up with this idea.
Should be interesting.
So it's 60 minutes, special presentation. We will review it next week. That is our assignment.
What about the Jock sting that's coming out? The Ronda Rousey fight of Gina Carano.
When is that fight?
That's this weekend.
It is. It's this weekend?
It's this weekend.
Oh.
This Saturday.
It is. All right. Well, we may have to do Saturday, May 16th.
What do you got? What's the prediction?
I got Ronda Rousey. I don't even know if I'll watch it live, to be honest. I got Ronda Rousey. She's younger. She's fought more recently. She's got the better ground game. Gina Carano's like almost 50. I mean, it's not happening.
What's your prediction, Ruggs?
I think Rousey's going to take her in like maybe the first or second round.
I think it's over in the first like two minutes probably.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Maybe.
I'm going to say it goes 17 rounds and it ends a draw. That's my prediction.
All right.
If Carano wins, it'll be the biggest upset ever.
Oh, they may do that just for the narrative of it all.
Nah.
Carano's 44, and I think Rousey is like 30.
It's not scripted. This isn't scripted.
39 or something, or 41.
They haven't decided.
44, 15, same shit. Yeah.
Ronda Rousey 12-2. Gina Carano's record 7-1. All right. I will check. It probably won't go long, so I'll check it out.
No, it'll be very quick.
I will tell you, they had a fantastic live event last weekend. It was the roast of Kevin Hart. Definitely check that out on Netflix, because
I will be watching that immediately after.
Some fucking rough, brutal jokes. Highly recommend it. Fucking hilarious. That's it for this week. Ruggs, where can the people find you?
Rug Boy Show on X.
Anthony, where can the people find you this week?
Hopefully it's nice outside this weekend, and I'll be out in Chicago going to some concerts. So.
Oh, you'll be running on the super crowded path by the lake.
That's right.
Get that strollers out of here. It's so dangerous. It's so dangerous out there because there's people with strollers and bikes and roller skates, and they're just, nobody's paying attention. Anyways, in the meantime, listener, you can pay attention by visiting our website, jockandnerd.com, for all the ways to support the show, follow us, get in touch, share this show with your friends. It's the easiest and best thing you could do. Thank you for listening to the Jock and Nerd Podcast. My name is Imran.
My name's Anthony.
He's the Jock.
He's the nerd.
We'll peep you next time.
How dare you do this to us?
I like turtles.
You play with your balls a lot.
Give me the Arrested Syrian run.
Gentlemen, this is Democracy Manifest.
Jock and Nerd